Let me just confirm that that's not. And in 5.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Shadi Salama, and I lead the partner organization across Gulf as well as UAE commercial sales here at Cisco. I wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for your partnership. And as specifically as we go on this transformation journey, our partners are more important than ever, and the proof is in the details. Over 98% of our business in our region continues to come through the channel. And it's been like that for the last 25 years, and I look forward to seeing that remain over the next 25 years. How do I start over? Is there like natural breaks to start over, or if I mess up, I have to start all over again?
We basically, if there's a natural, we don't really have natural breaks. So what we encourage is, if it was live, you may make a few fluffs. So we just encourage you to just continue so that it seems more natural. So
Okay,
we try not to have too many stop starts because that's just a chaos in editing. So if you do make a mistake, just give yourself a breath and carry on. But we try not, unless it's a major issue, we try not to restart.
got it. Cool.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Shadi. Okay, and we're going to start again in 5.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Shadi Salama, and I lead the partner organization across Gulf as well as UAE commercial sales here at Cisco. I wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for your partnership and thank you for your time. As we go on this transformation journey, our partners are more important than ever, and the proof is in the details. Over 98% of our business in our region comes through the channel. It's been like that for the last 25 years, and we're committed to continue to do the exact same thing over the next 25. With that being said, we're always looking for ways to help our partners grow and succeed. And as we redesign and update our programs, that remains the number one design criteria in our process. We're also creating new selling motions for our partners to help their customers consume what they want and the way they want to. Hence, our theme for the year, Future Ready. We all need to be prepared for these changes coming our way, not just to survive, but to rather thrive. If we move on to the next slide, let's start talking about some of those changes in the market we've started to see. As you're all aware, our customers' buying priorities are changing, and this leads to new growth opportunities and impacts the routes where they buy technology. Customers are optimizing their hybrid cloud infrastructure and entering programs with public cloud providers that offer discount for committed spends. For example, many public cloud customers today are in committed spend programs like the Enterprise Discount Program, for example, at AWS, which means that they have spending quotas that they need to hit to earn discounts. These spending quotas translate into new budgets for Cisco and for you, our partners, to access. Customers are also consuming software and hardware technology as a service. In fact, we're seeing massive movement towards purchasing as a service offers. For example, we see 3x in demand for on premise infrastructure delivered via flexible and as a service solution. This has huge impact on what a partner provided value added services to these customers will need, as well as what the customer experience is handled by the as a service vendor. Customers increasingly want to consume solutions bundled and managed that meet their case requirements versus buying point products that must be integrated. Changing customer landscape results in new growth opportunities for both Cisco and our partners, and accessing these new buying centers increases the TAM, the total addressable market, available through additional routes to market. These trends have a major impact on the offers our customers buy, including managed outcomes, SaaS, hardware as a service, and on-prem software and hardware, and the routes they use to buy these offers. This all translates into new growth opportunities for Cisco and our partners, and we're going to talk about some of those changes in the next couple of slides. So if we move on to the next slide, now that we've talked about how the market is changing, it's important that we talk about how our business models are changing to continue to meet these customers' ever evolving needs. If we move on to the next slide, we'll talk a little bit about the managed services and as a service business for Cisco and our partners. It spans three primary categories, and they maximize partner agility, choice, and profitability. So if we think about the first one, solutions. Solutions is about build. So to support our ecosystem and to help our partners differentiate themselves, our components are made to be programmable so they can be used to create new solutions, and we encourage and support our partners in doing this by leveraging our DevNet community and the associated DevNet specialization. If we go to the next one, managed services, which is about provide, which is to help our customers connect, secure, and automate to accelerate their digital agility in a cloud-first world. We're bringing these new flexible buying and consumption models to customers through managed services. Our managed services portfolio includes Meraki, SD-WAN, and a wide range of collaboration as well as security solutions. The last bucket that we're going to talk about is SaaS, which is around sell and support. In order to allow our partners to be as agile as possible and help them give their customers more time to focus on their core business, we provide SaaS offerings that allow customers to consume these services they need quickly and efficiently. Now, if we go on to the next slide, we're going to actually spend some time talking about these main customer drivers towards shifting to as a service model. Now, today we talk about the biggest one that they all want to think about is reducing operational burden. Customers want to spend less time, money, and effort on non-revenue generating activities and want to focus on their core business and innovation. They want to think about how do they bring solutions together. So customers want to move away from purchasing point products that may require long integration periods or time to value, instead preferring integrated solutions with a higher total cost of return. If you think about the next one, it's around these flexible consumption models that we spoke about. Customers are looking for increased predictability in their spending to allow for easier budget allocation and resource planning. And last but not least, they want to focus on delivering specific business outcome. As a service solution sought out by this customer should address specific high value business critical outcomes. Now, if you go to the next slide, we talk about how what we're trying to achieve is we need to think about a way for a need for agilities so that business can respond to these rapid changes in these operating environments, such as those driven by digitization and the COVID-19 pandemic, which drive increased importance on solution flexibility and optimization. We need to think about more efficient use of our resources by outsourcing expertise in emerging and complex areas such as security and ensuring internal resources can focus on core competencies by okay, can we stop? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, just start again. You can start again from when you go to the routes to market from there.
Okay. Can I see the next slide, please?
Sure. Just a sec. Okay, where do you want to start from?
One sec. Basic route to market. So we're on slide, one second.
I can't tell you what slide it is.
Slide 8. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. One second. No, I want to go back to the previous slide.
Okay. All right, and then you'll start from there.
That one, and when I say next slide, you can just skip this one. Can we go to the one before routes to market?
Okay. So
Sorry,
then just,
I know I'm being a pain.
No problem. So from there, when we go from there to the next slide, then I'll just go click, and then onto the next
Yes,
one.
ma'am. Yes.
Okay, great. All righty. I'm taking myself out and ready when you are.
So if we think about these managed services, we need to think about a way to drive a need for agility so businesses can respond to rapid changes in their operating environments, such as those driven by digitization and the COVID-19 pandemic, which have driven increased importance on solution flexibility and optimization. We need to think about more efficient use of resources by outsourcing expertise in emerging and complex areas such as security and ensuring internal resources can focus on core competencies by outsourcing less strategic tasks to run IT operations. We need to think about how we maximize the use of the cloud by working with a partner to better understand which workloads should be moved to the public cloud and securing traffic across a rapidly expanding number of locations and users. We also need to think about peace of mind by using a partner's expertise when you can stay up to date with the latest technology to ensure solution security and frontline monitoring and support. And last but not least, we need to think about financial flexibility with preference to pay per user, per month, or even per individual use, shifting risk burden away from the business and driving increased demand for commercially innovative offers. Now, if we take a step back and actually think about, why are we actually doing this? And the history of. And in the next slide, we're going to talk a little bit about why the traditional resale route to market worked well through distributors, VARs, system integrators, which created value by doing three things. They created value by efficiently reaching customers and helping them understand complex configuration and pricing decisions. They dealt with stocking inventory and taking financial liability for Cisco's offers. And last but not least, they worked on implementing hardware and basic technical support. With essentially one route to market, our technology divisions could build offers and toss it over the fence, for lack of a better word, for sales and our partners to sort out their go to market and take it from there. As we discussed in the new world, it's not going to be that simple. So let's talk about in the next slide the impact of these new routes to market. So again, just to remind you, three main routes to market: managed services, as a service product and services, and cloud marketplaces. When we enable our resale partners to sell more quickly and effectively as we launch more as a service offerings, the value propositions for distributors and other resale partners changes. Distributor marketplaces ensure faster selling and more streamlined buying experience for partners and customers alike. We are able to meet customers how and where they want to buy. Key customer segments increasingly want to purchase IT and security products through public cloud marketplaces. AWS doubled the number of product listings in 2 years and boasts 310,000 active customers. Additionally, we want to think about how do we create more value for customers through partner managed services offerings. 45% of global enterprise infrastructure decision makers considered adopting managed cloud service a high or critical priority in 2020, reaching these new customer segments through our partners that specialize in selling as a service. Our competitors are leveraging the agents and referral routes to market that Teleco have used for years to scale their reach and win market share in that space. Now, if we go on to the next slide, we've made some updates since last year, and I'd like to go over plus provide an overview of the top tool you should be focusing on, which is called PXP. We heard how our partners want a better view into their business to know how and where they can capitalize on every opportunity. In FY21, we launched our single pane of glass tool, PXP. Since then, we've continuously updated it with feedback from you to improve its usability and allow you to get all the information you need in one place, including a view of your bookings, renewals, and rebates. Now, with that being said, I wanted to wrap up again by thanking you once more for your partnership. Our partnerships have never been more important, more relevant, and stronger. As I said in the beginning, we've done business together for over 25 years, and I look forward to seeing the next 25 flourish. Let's go and become future ready. I hope all of you enjoy the rest of your day and stay tuned for the quiz coming up shortly.
Hi, Shadi. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Snaggle, what did you think?
Yes, all good. It was good.
Okay,
No
great.
problems, all good. Now I can stop sweating.
Yes, please. You can turn the AC temperature lower. Jackie, you got the minutes where you need to just add probably crop out, right? For
Yes,
Shadi.
I've got that. Yeah, and I'm just going to go through the recording just now, and then I'll change that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
No problem. Thank you. Anything else from your side, Snable? No, you good?
No, nothing. All good. I'll send across the email, Shadi, for the quiz.
Shadi,
And
okay, good.
are you
Thank
going
you
to
so
send an
much.
updated slide deck? Or
I will.
this
I'll
one's
update
it?
the deck and then and I'll send you the picture and I'll send you the quiz.
Perfect.
5 questions,
Okay.
right?
Sure. Yes, 5 questions with 4 options each, with 1 correct answer.
4 options each. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Take
Thank you so
care.
much, Shadi. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Sure. I think with running the slide as well, it was, with the recording, it's very different because I always check on this background, but I couldn't check on the background. So I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Yeah. Because you didn't have any
Okay.
problems. I was checking. Yeah.
Yeah, only in terms of where he stopped, if you can just check that, and if there isn't a smooth transition, then you can just ask Candice to add the loading symbol.
Yes, our favorite thing.
Yeah, that really helps us, saves us.
Isn't that the best thing ever? She's so smart.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's great. So yeah, I'll do that now with pleasure. Oh,